Behind the quarterback you think you know is a personal life almost no one's seen. This is the insane lifestyle of Sam Darnold. Hit the intro.
A blitz. Darnold is able to stay upright. What a play by Darnold. Inside the 10 for the touchdown. And that is all Sam Darnold.
Now, before we get into his personal life, we gotta start with where this story really begins. Sam Darnold was born in Capistrano Beach, California on June 5, 1997. He grew up in Southern California, surrounded by sports, but football wasn't his first love. Basketball was. Tall and athletic, Darnold excelled on the court, becoming one of the top high school basketball players in his league and earning multiple MVP honors. His coaches really believed he had a future in basketball, possibly even at the college level. That background would quietly shape everything. He attended San Clemente High School, where football came later and far less predictably. Early on, Darnold wasn't even the quarterback, spending time at wide receiver and linebacker before eventually being thrust into the role.
Yeah, I remember against El Toro, he had a pick for a touchdown, and the very next offensive drive, he goes down and catches a slant for a touchdown.
Once he got the job, the ceiling appeared fast. By his senior year, Darnold had taken control, throwing for over 3,000 yards and 39 touchdowns while adding another 800 yards on the ground. But what separated him from other recruits wasn't just football tape. It was basketball tape. With limited exposure at football camps, San Clemente coaches sent college programs footage of Darnold's basketball career to show his instincts, vision, and arm talent. And that unconventional path worked. Staying home under the brightest lights possible, Sam Darnold committed to USC. Okay, let's briefly go over his early career. Sam Darnold arrived at USC with talent, but no guarantees. Early on, coaches insisted he play linebacker. He declined and wound up buried on the depth chart, watching from the sidelines. Entering 2016, Darnold was still the backup. But 3 games into the season, USC made the switch, and everything changed. Once Darnold took over, USC didn't lose another game the rest of the year. He brought mobility to the offense, turning USC into the hottest team in the country. The run peaked on college football's biggest stage, the Rose Bowl. Against Penn State, Darnold went toe-to-toe in a shootout, throwing for over 450 yards and 5 touchdowns in an instant classic.
2nd and 1, touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster.
In a matter of months, he went from redshirt freshman to national star. Entering the 2017 season, the expectations exploded. Heisman favorite and the future of USC football. Now, the season wasn't perfect, and the pressure did show, but when it mattered most, Darnold delivered. He led USC to a Pac-12 championship, earning MVP honors and closing his college career with a conference title. After just 2 seasons on the field, the decision was clear. Sam Darnold declared for the NFL draft. Now for the clips that turned him into a viral sensation. The New York Jets selected him 3rd overall and named him the Week 1 starter before his rookie season even began. On Monday Night Football, Darnold's first NFL pass couldn't have gone any worse.
And on his first play, they're going to let him roll out the throw back across the field, and it's intercepted. Pick 6 for Quandre Diggs. Very first play of Sam Darnold's debut.
But then something unexpected happened. He shook it off, threw 2 touchdowns, and led the Jets to a 48-17 win, becoming the youngest opening day starting quarterback since the AFL-NFL merger. As a rookie, the highs and lows came fast. Turnovers and injuries ultimately defined his rookie season. In 2019, things got much worse. On Monday Night Football against the Patriots, Darnold struggled badly, and a mic'd-up clip caught him saying he was seeing ghosts.
Seeing ghosts.
The Jets were shut out. The clip went viral, and from that point on, his development became a punchline. By 2020, the situation collapsed. The Jets went 2-14. Darnold battled shoulder injuries, and New York moved on. Carolina became the next stop. Early in 2021, it looked like the reset might actually work. Darnold beat the Jets in his Panthers debut and helped Carolina start 3-0. Then injuries hit again. A fractured scapula sidelined him. The offense unraveled, and by the end of the season, Carolina was rotating quarterbacks. By 2023, Darnold's career had stalled. He signed with the 49ers as a backup, spent the season learning behind Brock Purdy, and started only the regular season finale, throwing a touchdown and rushing for another. But the real shift came the next year. In 2024, Darnold signed with Minnesota and was named the starter after a preseason injury to J.J. McCarthy. And suddenly, the wins piled up. Game-winning drives against Chicago and Arizona.
Darnold will look to throw for it. Pressure from behind. Hits Jones out of the backfield. Minnesota has come all the way back to tie the game.
5 touchdowns in one game against Atlanta.
Darnold looking for his 5th touchdown pass of the day. Addison gets his 3rd.
Career highs across the board. Minnesota won 14 games, and Darnold earned his first Pro Bowl selection. Then came the biggest jump of his career. In 2025, Darnold signed with Seattle and took control immediately. His biggest moment? Throwing 4 touchdowns without an incompletion in the first half against Washington. He led the Seahawks to the #1 seed in the NFC. In the divisional round matchup against his former team, Darnold recorded his first career playoff win in dominant fashion. Then came the biggest game of his career. In the NFC Championship game, Darnold threw for 346 yards and 3 touchdowns, sending Seattle to the Super Bowl.
The Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60!
But what we really want to know is how the dude spends his cash. Darnold's daily driver has been a Buick Enclave Avenir, a fully loaded luxury SUV built for comfort. He's also been spotted driving a Toyota 4Runner SR5, a rugged, no-nonsense SUV. And this one turned into a locker room legend. During his rookie season with the Jets, Darnold bought his offensive linemen Christmas gifts. The problem was, the O-line wasn't impressed. So they jacked up his 4Runner and removed the front 2 tires as a prank, posting the moment on social media while Jets safety Jamal Adams laughed in the background, calling out the rookie for having too much money. As for his house, he bought this $3 million home after being traded to Seattle. And now for a peek into his personal life. Sam Darnold is engaged to Katie Hufnagel. The two went public with their relationship in 2023 when Hufnagel posted photos celebrating Darnold's birthday, giving fans their first real look into his life off the field. In July 2025, the couple got engaged, with Hufnagel sharing photos from the proposal on a beach. She attended the University of South Carolina, where she made the Dean's List every semester and played college soccer. After graduating in 2020, she moved to Charlotte, which lined up with Darnold's time playing quarterback for the Panthers. She's a regular presence at NFL events and has been seen on sidelines across multiple teams, attending NFL honors, team events, and games, and has become part of the league's WAG circles in Minnesota and Seattle. During Darnold's time with the Vikings, she and other partners even wore custom team jackets. Now in Seattle, she's frequently spotted with Seahawks players' families on game days.
I love you.
Love you.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Off the field, she posts about their snowboarding trips and off-season travel, including trips to Lake Michigan and beach vacations during the NFL offseason. Now, as for Sam's inner circle, he's closest with Josh Allen. The two trained together during the pre-draft process and early offseason quarterback workouts as part of the 2018 draft class. He's also tight with Baker Mayfield. Coming out of the same draft class, they bonded through off-season QB camps and league events after being thrown into unstable situations early in their careers. And then there's Josh McCown. During Darnold's rookie season with the Jets, McCown became a mentor, helping him prepare weekly game plans and adjust to the NFL. And when football slows down, golf takes over.
Hey, Ryan Fitzpatrick here with Sam Darnold and Josh Allen and Tom Brady.
During the offseason, Darnold is frequently on the course with Josh Allen, Kyle Allen, and Ryan Fitzpatrick, with the group regularly golfing together away from cameras and headlines. He even attended the Masters with his fiancée. Also, during the offseason, you might catch him attending a baseball game, though his favorite hobby is sitting outside with Kittle and McCaffrey. But the craziest part of his personal life is something that most fans don't even know. He grew up surrounded by addiction. And because of his family's history with alcoholism, Darnold made a decision early in life that most NFL fans would never guess. He's never had a drink, not in college, and not after signing massive contracts. Now, at this point, you gotta be getting excited about his career earnings. Sam Darnold entered the NFL signing a 4-year, $30.2 million fully guaranteed rookie deal. After stops in Carolina and a short reset year with San Francisco, he signed a 1-year, $10 million deal with Minnesota in 2024, a season that completely changed his career trajectory. That turnaround paid off. In 2025, Darnold signed a 3-year, $100.5 million contract with the Seahawks. All in, Darnold has earned $105 million. With endorsements, his net worth sits at $30 million. Thanks for watching.